The facility stood, a monolith of steel and concrete, against the desolate landscape. It was a sentinel, guarding secrets that could reshape the universe. Inside, corridors hummed with hidden energy, the air thick with anticipation. The Stargate, a gateway to countless worlds, pulsed with latent power. It had opened pathways to wonders and horrors, and tonight it would bear witness to something new, something terrible. The guards, hardened soldiers with nerves of steel, felt a shiver crawl down their spines. The air grew cold, a bone-chilling cold that bit through their thick uniforms. An unnatural silence fell, swallowing the familiar hum of the facility. It was a silence that screamed danger, a silence that spoke of an approaching storm. Two figures materialized from the swirling vortex of the Stargate, their forms solidifying from the ethereal energy. They were women, but their beauty was warped, twisted into something predatory and cruel. Their eyes glowed with an infernal light, their laughter a discordant symphony that echoed through the facility. Their fingers, tipped with claws that glinted like obsidian, danced over the ancient symbols etched into the Stargate. Their voices, raspy whispers that seemed to slither through the air, spoke words of power in a language old as time. These were not explorers, not scientists, not diplomats. These were invaders, their hearts filled with a hunger that could not be sated. A wave of dark energy emanated from the witches, a tangible wave of malice and power. It spread through the facility like a virus, corrupting everything it touched. Alarms blared, their shrill cries swallowed by the growing darkness. The air crackled with energy, the scent of ozone thick and cloying. The guards, their faces pale with terror, raised their weapons, but fear turned their limbs to lead. They knew with a chilling certainty that their bullets would be useless against these creatures of nightmare. The witches smiled, a slow, predatory stretching of lips that sent shivers down the spines of all who witnessed it. This was not a fight, it was a slaughter. Deep within the facility, in a chamber shielded from the chaos, a young woman slept. She was the chosen one, the culmination of an ancient prophecy, the key to unlocking a power beyond imagining. She stirred in her sleep, a sense of dread creeping into her dreams. The witches sensed her, their eyes burning with avarice. She was the prize, the reason for their invasion, the object of their dark desires. Their laughter echoed through the facility, a chilling counterpoint to the blaring alarms. With a gesture, they tore open a rift in reality, a swirling vortex of energy that crackled and spat. Section 5. A desperate struggle. The guards, their initial terror momentarily forgotten, charged forward, their weapons spitting fire. But their bullets passed harmlessly through the witches, dissipating into motes of light. They were no match for the raw power that the witches wielded. One by one they fell, their bodies twisted into grotesque parodies of life. Desperation clawed at their throats, the futility of their resistance a bitter pill to swallow. Still they fought, driven by duty, by courage, by the faint hope that they could buy the chosen one a few precious moments. Section 6. Whispers in the Wind. The witches, their laughter echoing through the carnage, reached the chamber where the chosen one slept. With a word, they shattered the reinforced door, its metal fragments swirling away like leaves in a hurricane. The chosen one awoke with a gasp, her eyes wide with terror as she looked upon the creatures that had invaded her sanctuary. They spoke to her, their voices soft whispers that seemed to slither into her mind, worming their way past her defenses. Their words were promises and threats, interwoven with ancient magics that tugged at her very soul. Section 7. The Silence After. A blinding flash of light, a scream that was cut off abruptly. Then silence. The witches were gone, vanished back into the swirling vortex of the Stargate, taking their prize with them. The facility, once a beacon of hope and progress, stood silent, its corridors littered with the bodies of the fallen. The air, thick with the stench of blood and ozone, was heavy with a silence more profound than any scream. The Stargate, its energy spent, stood inert, a silent witness to the abduction. The facility, once a bastion of hope, was now a tomb. Section 8. A mystery unsolved. In the aftermath, questions lingered like ghosts in the corridors. Why had the witches come? What fate awaited the chosen one? Where had they taken her, and for what purpose? The answers, like the witches themselves, remained shrouded in mystery. The facility, once a place of scientific wonder, was now a crime scene, the silence punctuated by the frantic whispers of investigators. Section 9. A glimmer of hope? But even in the face of such darkness, a flicker of hope remained. The Stargate, though silent, was not inactive. Its energy, though depleted, was not extinguished. The gateway to the stars remained open, a silent promise that one day, the mystery of the Chosen One's disappearance might yet be solved. And somewhere, lost in the vast expanse of the cosmos, the Chosen One might yet be found.